Yo, I just went through, 16 minutes of this video just for my computer to crash, and I don't think it saved any of it. So, if you're just joining, if you're new, I'm sorry, I let you down. You didn't get to see the first 16 minutes, but we're gonna make the last 10 minutes impactful. I know y'all niggas think I'm gonna go back this whole 16 minutes and watch this shit again. I'm not. Great ass interview, though. I really recommend y'all watch it. But I'm gonna make these last 10 minutes count. Don't worry.
For whatever they get from the internet, it was a different time. So walking around and living and meeting people and enjoying stuff was much different up until 2016. When our phone became a thing, which, dude, technology has sped up so much, I don't even think the human brain is able to really comprehend what's going on. We're used to being able to be contacted 24/7. A big switch happened in 2024 now, with filming, with this and that, with voice recording, all of that. That's something I'm not used to.
Yes.
That's something I don't think any of us is used to. And when I signed up for this stuff, that wasn't even, that not only wasn't the landscape, our brain wasn't even
knowing that was coming.
So people are still adjusting. I'm adjusting to like, damn, everyone could see everything. You could just look up someone's address and motherfuckers is like, damn, I could know what my favorite artist is eating for breakfast and not feel weird about it because every fucking page, whether it's academic, shade room, or whoever the fuck is posting it. Now the conversation of music, of art, is gone because when artists put something out, the last thing they talk about is music. So you know what that does to a fan listening to music? If they see the person that made the music not give any like value to it.
That's what this, hold on. I don't need to interrupt him. I'm gonna let him play. Then I'm gonna come in and get my commentary. We learning.
You think they gonna give a fuck about the album? They gonna listen to it for an hour and be like mid.
Yeah.
Mid, not even in mid, they don't even use the word right. That just means it's like average. They just don't like it, but that's just their word. And because you didn't even give value to it, people can't even articulate what they dislike about it. They just say mid and move on. They don't go into detail about
Frank. Think about Frank Ocean, right? I don't even think Frank Ocean's got 5 music videos. He might have 2, maybe 2. He's in what, Her or She with Tyler. Anyways, just think about it. Whenever you see Frank, either music has just dropped or he's about to drop some music, right? Outside of that, there hasn't even been a Frank Ocean tour. You feel what I'm saying? This is how disassociated he is with the reality of the current place of music, whatever the case may be. Because to be honest with you, you got like 3 bodies, bro. You got like 3 bodies to like this hip hop music like world. Okay, let's think about it like this. Your first body is the old heads. These are niggas that seen like they came up off the golden age of hip hop, the 90s, late 80s to late 90s, okay? Then you got my generation, which is like we came up during like the Wayne era, the Drake era, Wale. We seen Cole come up. We've seen like all the heavy hitters today. We've seen them come up. That's my generation. Then you got my little brother's generation, right? My brother's 18, okay? His generation is the generation that they know who all of these people are by name, but the further along you get, they don't know them musically. Then you get like a little bit younger than him, so like 13 through like, let's say 13 through like 18. That group is like, they don't understand that everything they're experiencing is brand new. Like, they just don't get it from their perspective. We never had this much access to an artist. I remember when Mac Miller got his TV show on MTV, and I was like, damn, like we get to see how Mac Miller lives every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's like our perception was thrown off. Not because, and Mac Miller's a great example because he used to have on Tree J TV on his YouTube channel, or his boy's YouTube channel that he was uploading music through. He would have like documentaries of him like on tour, making the music, whatever. Like, he was kind of adjusted. He was definitely understanding the internet versus a lot of people at that time. There was so much more documented footage for him. Wiz Khalifa did the same thing at the time. It was certain artists, a lot of like I don't want to say underground, but a lot of like, I don't know how deep some of y'all can go, but if y'all know like Timothy De La Ghetto, when he was rapping under the name Traffic, and him and Dumbfounded and Lil Craze or whoever, I forgot, is that his name, Lil Craze or Lil Crazy? I forgot his name. But all of them, D Pride at the time, I think he changed his name to Russell now, but D Pride at the time, they all used to have like vlogs. I remember watching this as a kid, like young, like 11, 12, and you would just see them like vlogging their day, and they'd be in the studio. Like Dumbfounded, he was on tour with Anderson .Paak for his actual solo career, like 2012, 2013. That was the first time I seen Anderson .Paak. And even Dumbfounded, I know his name and niggas y'all don't know about, but like if you can get into this bag with me, I'm explaining the generations, okay? In my generation, we were kind of able to see, like, we didn't grow up knowing everything about our favorite artists, but we knew they existed. Whereas like nowadays, my brother's generation, they can know everything about somebody. They can go on their Instagram page and be like, look at where they went to lunch today. That shit is wild, bro. That's wild. We never had that opportunity. Never. That shit never came across our feed. We didn't have all this like invasive media. That's what I'm gonna call it, invasive media. We didn't have all of that shit. So this generation doesn't understand now that like the way y'all handle music like it's hot Cheetos. Like oh, I just ate a bag of hot Cheetos and it was kind of cool. What's next? This nigga worked on this album for 2 years. The fuck you mean what's next? Why you think some of these artists don't really want to, I don't want to say try, but like you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. If you put your all into an album, it takes somebody 25 minutes past 12 o'clock to say, I listened to the album that has a 49-minute runtime, but I skipped through every beat that sounded different. I skipped through every song that was about heartbreak or about love or about the artist's emotional experience. And I only paid attention to what I think my friends would like to listen to in the car. That's how y'all niggas act. That shit's gotta end, bro. If we want real music back, if we want niggas to try, y'all have to end this like I'm judging shit day one. Shut the fuck up, bro. Like just shut the fuck up. Even when Drake dropped If You're Reading This Is Too Late, like when that shit came out, it was spur of the moment. I remember going to homeroom that next morning and all of us, like everybody in homeroom, was just talking about what song was our favorite. How crazy it was that like he dropped this shit overnight. Drake went crazy. Like I remember that shit. And it was all just about understanding like you're not finna get a Drake project in 3 months again. You're not finna get 8 new songs in 2 months. Like the way niggas in like this underground scene or these newer niggas like the way a lot of people are producing music and just dropping that shit left and right, it's got people thinking that music is supposed to be garbage. And you eat enough garbage to where you either get full or your stomach hurts. Like it's gummy worms. This shit is not gummy worms, bro. Some of these niggas are making gummy worm music, but this supposed to be like some artist you're supposed to go to and it's like Nobu, or it's like a fucking experience in itself where the packaging is better than even just the music by itself. The video, the concert, the live show, the rollout. Like that's why I mentioned, like that's why you think about Because the Internet, Gambino had a whole rollout. Go look at 2013 Because the Internet interviews. He was in the same outfit every interview because that was his character. You get what I'm saying? So like when what he's talking about on the album, Rick Ross is his dad. When he says like what does he say on Sweatpants? The MoMA, my father owned the MoMA and did it with no diploma. The nigga's making this shit up. But for the music, it's fitting because it's a world he's creating. He's giving you a world. Okay? He had a screenplay for that bitch. The music videos were tied together. It stemmed from his album Camp. I'm not dick sucking, I'm painting a picture. Y'all niggas gotta understand, like the shit that y'all consume nowadays is not the same shit. You need to hold these artists to a higher standard because they're making more money than anybody before. A lot of these niggas ain't making no money, but some of these niggas are touching real bread and they're giving you the same song, the same visuals, the same look at me surrounded by these bitches, but there's no value in what I'm offering you. Make these artists offer you value. Hold them to a higher standard. Hold yourself to a higher standard as a man, as a woman. God damn.
What they didn't like about the beat or the lyrics or this and that. I get mocked because I'm like, track 4, 2000, this album came out. I'm a musician. What the fuck else do you think I'm supposed to talk about, you dumb fuck? Exactly. About who I shot, who I got beef with, about who I fucked? That should be 90% of my conversation. No, I make music. I'm a music nerd and a musician. I care about
I do understand, though, how this shit could get old, too. I'm not saying he's doing anything wrong or none of that, but I can understand how, from a young person's perspective, especially nowadays, like, it's always about what they're not getting. It's always about what they don't get. So I can understand too if they're like, we don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? Shut up and play the music, or shut up and play the beat type shit. Like, I get that. Because it's frustrating. It was frustrating for us too back then. Like, we had the same type of issues, but the internet is just so fucking wild today, bro. Like, it's like the wild, wild west, but they're so used to it. These kids are so calm on the internet. They're so calm. This shit is like, it's eating away at their minds, and they don't even know it, bruh.
The shit. So when y'all niggas see me on TV and I'm talking about music, the shit you know me for, what the fuck?
And is your frustration with them because you care about this art form so much?
I love this art form so much, bro. And there's so many niggas out right now that aren't musicians that are getting treated like musicians because they make meme records or whatever. And I'm like, bro, there's niggas out here that's really special, really aliens, really talented, really putting in the work. And y'all niggas giving this dip fuck who, these niggas publicly will be like, I don't give a fuck about music, I just do this shit for money. Like, like, get your bag, I love that. But like, when every publication is like, hell yeah, let's put that out.
It be the fucking, like, it go from fans to media publications, blog pages, whatever. And it's like you're watching a Black Mirror episode. Like, are we all pretending like this shit is fire? Like, are we pretending like this shit is what's moving people? We pretending like when 10 years from now, when all this is said and done, they're gonna be like, bro was the reason I made music. Get the fuck out of here, bro. These niggas is so watered down, bro.
Man, a 15-year-old, a 12-year-old, a 20-year-old gonna see that and be like, man, shit, I don't really care about this shit too. This is a quick bag. Now you taking up space for niggas like me.
That really want to be
space for people who really care about this art form. And like, I don't like that.
But do you get satisfaction?
And these niggas can't perform.
Nobody can.
All these niggas dress alike.
Yep.
Man, you go to 2003. Jay didn't sound like T.I., who didn't sound like 50.
But that's what I'm saying. The fans of these niggas that he's talking about are young people. They're young. So they don't remember when none of that landscape was like. All they know is these niggas don't even remember Soulja Boy, bro. They don't even remember, like, I'm sorry, bro. I hate ranting on camera. I hate getting in front of this bitch and just start acting like a fucking buffoon. But like, this shit bothers me, bro. And it's so, I'm so thankful, bro, honestly, that niggas like this still exist today. Because imagine Tyler's voice isn't in this game. Imagine this interview doesn't happen. Everybody just accepts this fucking mediocrity. They just accept it. Like, the way, like, art in general, from design, drawing, architecture, everything is so fucking lazy. Everybody's so lazy. It's the money grab. Clothing, it's the money grab. You go to a streetwear convention, bruh. If I look down lane 1, how is your brand different than any of these niggas' brands right here? It don't matter, right? Because your brand is the brand where it's like, lost in the South, South's on top. I'm that nigga. Your bitch is mine. Zip up. You know, I don't know, bro. But it's just like, this shit is so watered down, bro. What did they do to the culture? What did they do to the culture? Y'all let these niggas run off with the game. Y'all letting them run off with the bag, bro. Y'all really be dick sucking. Y'all be trying to live through these niggas. That's what it is. Y'all see a nigga want to live through them. He's got ops. He's got a lot of enemies. How many enemies do you have, nigga? And why is that relevant to you? You have no enemies. So why the fuck is a nigga with enemies even in your forte? Like, why are you even in, he shouldn't even be in your peripheral. That nigga has real battles he's fighting every day, real demons. Your biggest op is your gym teacher. And that shit is getting weird. It's just getting weird, this life that these niggas are living. And then, you know, when GTA 6 comes out, this is all going to reset. You can replay this video. It's all going to reset. It's gonna be back to the same shit because kids can't differentiate between fiction and reality. So they look at adults to be GTA characters. So you need to have enough crime, you need to have enough sex, enough women, enough drugs, enough interesting shit for them to dilute their brain on, or you're not relevant to them. If you're just fucking Frank Ocean, cool. Frank is cool, but I'm telling you, y'all gonna see. It's gonna get to a point where like they start shitting on everybody. It's gonna take fold to where like we just lose the entire essence of what any of this shit is. It's just all gonna go away. It's all gonna dissipate. Rap is gonna be fucking modern day pop music, even though artists for years have been trying to protect rap's integrity by just keeping shit thorough, pushing shit through. Shout out to niggas like Earl. Shout out to niggas like Westside. Shout out to the niggas that care. The niggas that care about the craft. You little niggas don't care about the craft.
Pharrell didn't sound like Dre, who ain't sound like fucking Quick, who ain't sound like Ye or Just Blaze or Alchemist. Eminem didn't sound like fucking Jill Scott. Jill Scott wasn't trying to sound like Julian from the fucking Strokes. Everyone was them fucking selves. Now, like, everyone is doing cosplay as a Spider-Man meme of like the next nigga. Everyone uses the same slang. Nigga, you are from LA and you saying slime?
I know, bro.
Exactly.
We don't say that. It's crazy how the internet.
Bro, no cap, bro. Somebody had to say this shit. You niggas don't even like. I'm guilty of it too. I be on the internet just like everybody else do. So some of this shit I adopt into my everyday lingo and talk. And sometimes I be asking myself like, what the fuck am I even on, bro? What are we even on? Like, what are all of us even doing? We're mimicking the worst version of ourselves. We're mimicking it. It's like make the goofiest meme like nigga you can find. And then all of us just make ourselves like that. You go to a function nowadays, from Sheen outfits to your boy's fucking clothing brand, everybody looks the fucking same. Everybody looks the same. And that's not to say that in the 90s niggas didn't look the same. In the 50s niggas didn't look the same. It's just to say I thought we were pushing creativity. I thought the whole point of hip hop, I thought the whole point of what we're doing is to keep pushing individuality and keep pushing justice at the end of the day. Like fairness, justice, the right to live in your own value, and the right to add value to your own world or to your community, to your culture, to your society, whatever. That's what we should be trying to do with art. Not just make money. It's not about the fucking money, y'all. I promise you, if you took the money away from these niggas, you would see their real life cornballs. These niggas never had hoes. That's the most obvious thing I tell niggas. You can always tell when these rapping niggas had hoes before the fame versus when they get the money, because they always doing dumb shit about a bitch. It's always dumb shit surrounding the bitch. You got all the money on the fucking world, quote unquote, but you surrounded by this bitch that's giving you a headache. You surrounded by the same 6 bitches he done fucked. You're not that nigga in your mind. You can't even see a bot when she coming to you. You can't even differentiate a bitch that's for you and that's for you. You don't know. You ain't never really had a girl ride for you. You ain't never really been in line somewhere and didn't have shit in your pocket, and the girl that's for you come and be like, don't even think about it type shit. She come pull the card out for you. That's not on some like, oh, brag about a bitch paying for you. That's like when someone cares about you, when you've made a relationship that's intimate, when you've been through something with somebody, it don't matter what your situation is. There is no gold digger experience. That's my girl. When she down, I better be up. When I'm up, or when she's down, I better be up. When I'm down, she gonna be up, and she gonna pick me up type shit. We just gonna keep moving, keep pushing. So when I get bread, I'm not finna look at the prettiest bitch in the room and be like, oh my God, this is the girl I have to have. The fuck are you talking about? I can see you coming from a mile away. You the same bitch that wasn't giving me no time. You are the same person that if I didn't have any clout, money, anything, you wouldn't be here. And these are the niggas these bitches surround. I mean, these are the bitches these niggas surround themselves with. They surround themselves with them. Like, oh, shower me in fake love. Because the kids don't know the difference. The kids don't know. The kids just know I'm with a bad bitch. They see me with a bad bitch. That's all they know. You niggas are being led astray by the weakest of wolves in sheep's clothing. The weakest of wolves. Like weak ass niggas. Like, not I can go shoot somebody, I'm not weak. Or I can go jump somebody, I'm not weak. Weak mentality, bro. Like, these niggas are emotional. They so ready to suck each other's dicks and do the same shit the other nigga was doing, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Push this shit along. This is a culture. This shit means something. Hip hop has saved lives. Music has saved lives. If you not in it for the right reasons, I mean, I don't know what the fuck to tell you, you little dicky ass niggas, bro. Like, niggas in here being culture roaches and shit, acting like we can't tell the difference. Nigga, we can see straight through you. We don't believe you. You need more people.
That has made everything so like homogenous, like nothing is its own thing no more. And I think in like 3 years, like either everyone's just gonna be the same color or it's gonna pop and the next generation is just gonna go so left and wanna be themselves.
That's what's gonna end up happening. It's not gonna be everybody's looking like each other, because at a certain point we're all gonna realize it. The young kids gonna realize, they're gonna grow up and see it. That next generation though, oh, they're gonna be on some individual shit. They're gonna be the ones that give you your next Pac. They're gonna be the ones that give you your next Biggie. They're gonna be the ones that give you your next 20, 30-year trendsetters. Because the game got too stale. Niggas got too friendly. Everybody started shaking everybody's hand. Everybody bro with bro. Everybody cool with cool. You niggas are they're trying to make a new weird ass nigga gatekeeping culture. That's all they're trying to do. These are my weird ass nigga friends, and we're finna gatekeep some weird ass nigga shit. That's what they trying to do. Trust me.
That is gonna be like.
But that also comes with hip hop getting so big too. The flip side of that is like, is part of that good too, because this shit just got so big that so many people can come in and make money.
It's some kid right now, it's a white kid, regular like Caucasian man, and he's like mocking Future and Gucci Mane like rap music. And like people are like, this shit hard. It's
crazy.
Not even like satire. It's
crazy.
Like I'm just joking, I'm just mocking it. But I'm like, no, you can't do. And I hold rap music so close to my heart because this shit changed everything, my life and everyone's life around me. And I'm a nerd about this shit. This is like weird. And I'm looking at it and something about it like don't even sit well with me in comparison to someone like a Mac Miller or Eminem, who it didn't seem like they was mocking it. They had a genuine love for it. And they were still just
bro, I'm gonna do a deep dive, bro. I'm gonna do a deep dive of like the shit that like somebody's gotta teach y'all, right? I can't just be complaining. I make these videos. I'm over here watching fucking Pop the Balloons and shit. I gotta stop all that shit. My job now is to educate you niggas. My job now is to like try to bridge this gap, because I feel like y'all just don't understand what's really being missed out on. Mac Miller used to have a series on Tree J TV. I think that was his boy's channel, because Tree J is a real person. But he used to have a series on his main YouTube channel where he would show you like all his tours. Wiz Khalifa did the same shit at the time. It's like 2011, 2012. They would go on tour and they would just document it. I think it was called like Don't Mind If I Do. No, what the fuck was it called? Was it the Most Dope vlog or something like that? It was something. But he had like a tour series, and you would just watch him go on tour, after party, go on tour. I mean, rest. It'd be like New City, eat, sound check, performance, after party. And you would just see like a day in the life of these artists, right? Before then, when Mac was coming up, he was very internet era, very blog era. So he was uploading a lot of shit. And he would just be freestyling over classic beats. He would go through like, you would learn that like, you would see him like playing guitar. You would see him like the artistry behind who this nigga is. He wasn't just a rapper nigga that picked up, you know, YouTube or picked up, I don't know how to explain this shit. He didn't just watch a nigga do something and go imitate it. He had real love for music since a kid. That shit was documented, well documented from his parents. So when he came up, same shit with what's buddy name? The point I'm trying to make is like, Tyler saw all this. He was there for all of this. I saw this as a fan. He saw it behind the scenes. So it's like, obviously, I'm not making this shit up because I'm vouching for what he's saying. He vouching for what I'm saying on two different sides of the spectrum. How did the kids lose it? Where did we go wrong where this next generation didn't get that same vibe? And I truly think, I feel like if Drake would have done more behind the scenes shit, it would have pushed the culture a little bit. Because Drake had a fucking phenomenal run. And if he would have just showed us some behind the scenes shit, like the kids, give them something else to look at. Even Kendrick, like all the, even like what are we doing, bro? Why did y'all niggas not want to show niggas nothing? Why y'all didn't want to show niggas behind the scenes of shit? Can we see the behind the scenes? Get these niggas to understand it's bigger than just like the 100 gigs that Drake just dropped. Imagine if he had did that like throughout his career, bro. So we could like, what is a ghostwriter rumor? If I'm seeing Drake in the studio writing this shit, or if I'm seeing Drake in the studio orchestrating this shit with 40, that shit was beautiful to see. It was beautiful. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Why didn't we get that in 2013 when he was making Nothing Was the Same? Why didn't we get that? I'm gonna ask him. One day I'm gonna ask him. Don't worry, I got y'all niggas. I'm gonna ask him. We gonna find out. And I'm gonna try to do the same shit for y'all. When I get on, when all this shit work out, God willing, I'm gonna make sure I touch base and come back home for y'all niggas. So y'all can pass on to the next generation the right shit.
Sure.
Aside from when Eminem was wearing do-rags in like 2006. Also, I seen this show called, I think, Painkillers on Netflix. Has anyone seen that show?
Yeah.
Really good show. And it's about like how people got addicted to opioids in like the 90s or whatever. And I saw that show, and Eminem put out this album called Recovery.
Love
2010. I was a big Eminem fan. When that album came out, I fucking hated it.
I hated it. Nah. I remember the day I went to go buy Recovery and I went to go buy Relapse. I had already been playing Relapse, but this is when I first started having like $20 from allowance, whatever. Like, not even allowance. I didn't have an allowance, but like, you know, Nana, my grandma, somebody gave me some money. I went to go buy albums, bro. I bought Curtain Call because Eminem was like my favorite rapper at the time. He was probably my first favorite rapper. So I bought Curtain Call, his greatest hits album. I bought Relapse. I bought Recovery, and I bought something else. Anyways, I played the fuck out of them albums. I used to take the Relapse like inside the album, the packaging. There was like a Relapse. If y'all ever bought a CD album, you know inside there's like a pamphlet, and inside that pamphlet it'll have like photos, the credits for all the music, and sometimes it'll have the lyrics. I used to take the lyrics to school, and I would literally just perform it for my friends. Like I would just rap the Relapse album. So like, the fact that he mentioned that, it's a moment, bro. I know y'all just think I'm rambling, I'm yapping. This nigga don't ever end. It's a moment, bro. I'm just enjoying the moment.
Publicly was like, this shit is whack. Didn't like it. And after watching that show, dude, I felt so bad.
Because the album made sense.
I felt so bad about those tweets and things like that, because thinking from his perspective, someone like me publicly saying that stuff and him getting off drugs and being clean and getting to a point in his life that's behind him, and me implying like, you need to, no, this shit is whack. He probably felt like I was attacking him. I thought I was just like, I don't like the music. He was in a different part of his life and probably felt like I was attacking him. And now I feel so bad about saying that stuff because my perspective was so limited. And I love him. That dude taught me how to rap. I learned how to put words together in rhythm because of some of the Eminem stuff I was hearing and storytelling and things like that. So after watching that show, that gave me perspective, and I felt this is a few months ago, I felt so terrible about some of the things I said about that Recovery album, because I realized that was a big step and meant a lot to him. And my fucking young, stupid ass was like,
I'm going through changes. Bro, I played that shit like it was no tomorrow. About to have a white trash party. Learn about it, man. Do your Googles.
Your same song and dance, and I love the Eminem
same song
show.
And dance, bro.
But like, he's not there anymore. I felt terrible. And if I ever see him, like, I want to tell him that, like, in person.
And when you talk about that, you're talking about a very specific thing, which Jay-Z says at the beginning of Blueprint when he's talking on the intro, where he says, "This is just what I'm going through in the time." Like as a rapper, when you're writing shit, is it literally just when you're making songs like what you've been feeling in a slice of your life, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I definitely think you should. I mean, I do. That's how you get the most. That shit's like a diary or like a snapshot of that time for me. So
And is there some shit sometimes you're dealing with your environment that you keep out of? Like you're like, I'm not gonna let that go.
100%. You don't let niggas. I don't know you niggas. Like, the fuck, I give you the information I want to give. Now, the information I give you is honest.
Of course.
But nigga, like, you ain't getting the whole damn house. You could get the guest room.
Yes.
You know?
That should, by the way, that should be the name of your new album. I don't know you niggas.
I don't know you niggas.
Enjoy the music.
I don't know you niggas at all.
When you think about success, putting music out, clothes out, all your shit sells out. But how do you personally measure success? Forget what it sells, what it does, when you look at shit you do.
If I executed it how I wanted to. Like, if I'm like, yes.
If the vision...
Well, two things. If I executed how I wanted to, and if it's like a goal that I personally wanted to reach, whether it's buying my dream car and like walking downstairs like, fuck, I have this, or do just any idea I have, I get to execute that. Also, success is to me, success is freedom.
For sure.
Like, I have freedom. I do not have children. I could fuck whatever I want. I could pretty much buy whatever I want. I have my dream cars. I could listen to music. I could eat fucking donuts all day. Seriously, like, I was playing with deer the other day. Like, I am very successful in my head. Like, I love my life so much. And don't get me started on how I feel about myself. Like, don't get me started. Like, that is success. Like, I am beyond happy.
Thank you, brother. That was fantastic.
So yeah, man, wrap this shit up. I'm sorry, bro. If y'all some young people, bro, don't be thinking I just hate on y'all niggas, bro. I got 3 little brothers. You know what I'm saying? They probably all in y'all age range. And it's just, I just care about the culture. I care about y'all. Y'all niggas think I don't care about y'all. I care about y'all. I want y'all to kind of be able to freely be yourselves without being a detriment to yourself. And the weirdo shit y'all be doing online, you don't realize it, but you're gonna regret some of this shit. Some of this shit is just goofy. And y'all have no OGs, y'all have no big bros, y'all have nobody y'all listen to. I ain't listen to niggas either, I ain't gonna lie. But no, I definitely had some big bros and some OGs for sure. But I feel like y'all just don't have niggas that are giving y'all parameters for what's really right and what's really not. The next time an album come out, just let y'all friends talk about it. And then just be the nigga that's like 6 months later you play a song from the album and they like, damn, what was this? What song was this? Yeah, because you didn't listen to this shit. But you swore on Twitter you played that shit all the way through 10 minutes after the album came out. You know what I'm saying? And then like bigger life shit, like just go at your own pace. Don't compare yourself to none of these people. Don't ever let an artist be your idol. You shouldn't have any idols, period. Okay? Point blank, period. You shouldn't have any idols. Man or woman, do not let somebody make you do something because you admire them. That's for them. Okay? Be somebody that somebody else can admire. Don't just be a carbon copy of the nigga you like. All right? But yeah, I've talked for way too fucking long. I'm out of here. Peace.